Hello. Hey. I'm always so uncomfortable in every situation in my life. I don't know if this is gonna be like a tutorial or something. It's probably not gonna be a very good one if it is. First, I'm gonna moisturize my face. I just got out of the shower, as you can tell. My mirror is right here, so if I ever go like this, that's why. I do have some talking points that I want to address today about how all social media is a lie. It's all fake. It's a lie. But before we delve in, let's do some eyebrows. I'm using the ColourPop Brow Boss. Like this one, it's in the shade light brown. Look at the difference. Oh my god. Should I do a transition? Okay. Oh my god, it's like magic. Take some Milk Makeup. This is their Flex Concealer, and I'm gonna cut my eyebrow and prime my lid. So what I wanted to talk about today was how, oh crap, I don't know if I can talk and do this at the same time, is how much of a lie everything on social media is. Social media is made in such a way that it can just conceal, pun intended, thank you very much, all the imperfections of someone's life. This has been talked about like 3,000 billion times by 3,000 billion different people, but I thought that I would like to put my take on it that no one asked for. The way that social media works is that someone chooses what they want to show to the world, and 98% of the time they don't choose to show the ugly bits of your life, of their life, of our lives. I don't know, man. So like, for instance, if someone's having a really bad day, they can post a picture and put like a cute comment on it, and you would never be able to tell. This especially happens more with like celebrities. Like the first people that I obviously think of is the Kardashians. Their lives aren't perfect, but the way that they and their managers portray them as is perfect. Which, what is perfect? No one even knows. Like, hello. I'm gonna use my James Charles palette, which I'm very excited about. Look at this. Look at it. It's beautiful. So with the Kardashians, they have personal trainers, personal chefs, they have surgery, they have different Facetune things like programs like Photoshop and stuff, so they can look like the ideal beauty standard of whatever society is telling us that it is that day. So when you look at someone who's as perfect as the Kardashians, and I'm not trashing them, I'm sure they're wonderful people, their families are adorable, I keep up with the Kardashians. But it's just that the way that they're portrayed to the entire world is a lie. Like, it's not true. Even like YouTubers, they're obviously real people who have real problems and like deal with things that actually happen in everyone's lives. But we have the power and the choice to show only the things that we want people to see.
Here right now and editing it out all the times that I stutter and stuff.
Like for example, if someone has acne, like myself, they can go in and cover it with makeup like I'm doing right now. They can go in and Facetune it, which is not a bad thing. I'm just saying that it's unreasonable to expect that everyone looks like that because you don't know if it's actually what they really look like. I don't know if that makes sense. I have like 7 of this brush. Especially nowadays with how easily accessible social media is to people of all ages. It's like super common to see, especially like younger people who are more easily influenced. It's easy for them to see these like perfect specimens of people and be like, why don't I look like that? This has been said 3 million times, but I feel like it's not said enough. So when young people are looking at these photos of these famous people who are skinny and have perfect skin and perfect hair and perfect everything, it just creates this like ugly narrative of you should look like this, and if you don't, you're not doing it right. Even in the real world, it's starting to become like a thing that's incredibly present in everyone's lives. This has been going on for decades with magazines and newspapers and sexist and racist ads. But now that it's so much more widespread and part of everyone's daily lives, it's much more of a problem. So then there's also the issue, the like exploitation of people with appetite issues or like eating disorders, trigger warning, I'm sorry. When there's so many people advertising things like Fit Tea and appetite suppressants, like those lollipops that just make you not hungry, that's dangerous. That's not even to the point where it's just like socially wrong. It's dangerous to people's health, because when you're telling someone that you need to suppress your appetite to lose weight, the chief called and that ain't it. Is that an old meme? I think that's an old meme. It's just like so annoying, like to see that. And I've struggled with separating myself from social media for like ever now, and I'm still working on it. But it's kind of like sickening in a sense to see that happening. For some reason I want to put pink on my eyelid and I don't know why. And it's not even just like big celebrities that are doing it. It's also like everyday people like me. Like I find myself taking, like if I want to post a selfie or whatever, I find myself taking like 15 and then choosing the one that I look the best in and then posting it. So it's like eating our lives in a way. Like, I don't know. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I just wish that we could normalize realness, like being a person, and whenever someone does, like, I don't know, post a selfie without Facetune or whatever, they shouldn't be celebrated. It should just be a thing like, oh, you look good. You look just as good as you do when you Facetune your selfies. Like, I don't know, like, nothing I say ever makes sense. I think what I'm getting at is that if you see someone on the interwebs and they look like beautiful and perfect and flawless, don't compare yourself to them, because that's the most dangerous thing about it, is the comparisons that we make. And so I find myself looking at people on like Instagram and I'm just like, why don't I look like that? Like, I could be doing something different. I should be like working on my abs more or something. And like, that's so dangerous, just because it can create problems that are genuinely threatening to someone's health. I love blush. I guess the overall message that I'm trying to portray is love yourself, respect yourself, and treat others the way you want to be treated. Is this kindergarten? I think so. Okay. So here's the final look. I think it's pretty, but that's the reason why I wanted to do my makeup while I was talking about this stuff. Just because I don't look like what I did when I started filming this video. I looked like me, and now I look like a slightly improved me just because of makeup. And so when you take into account what other tools can be used to perfect how someone looks, it's kind of immeasurable, and it's definitely not okay to expect someone to look like this every day. And I don't know, what I'm getting at is that social media is a lie. Try not to compare yourself to who you see online, and I'm still working on that. Like, I compare myself every single day. Just try and love yourself, and I'm just trying to spread some love. Treat yourself, have a nice cup of coffee, like walk your dog. It can all be summed up in a vine.
Accept yourself. Love yourself. Accept yourself.
Anyways, I'll see you later. Bye.